a partner, can't you see? The music is just starting, night is calling, and I am falling, dance with me. Fantasy could never be so killing, I feel free. I hope that you are willing, pick the beat up and kick your feet up, dance with me. Let it lift you off the ground, starry eyes and love is all around us. I can take you where you want to go. Oh, dance with me. I want to be your partner, can't you see? The music is just starting, night is cold.
This will be an everlasting love. This will be the one I've waited for. This will be the first time anyone has loved me. Oh, I'm so glad he found me in time, and I'm so glad that he rectified my mind. This will be an everlasting love for me. Oh, loving you is so kind of wonderful because you've shown me just how much you care. You've given me the thrill of a lifetime and made me believe you've got no thrills to spare. Oh, this will be an everlasting love. Oh, yes, it will now. You brought a lot of sunshine into my life. You filled me with happiness I never knew. You gave me more joy than I ever dreamed of, and no one can take the place of you. Well, this will be you and me. Yes, sorry, eternally hugging and squeezing and kissing and pleasing together forever, forever, whatever. Yeah, 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 yeah. You and me. So long as I'm living true love, I'll be giving to you. I'll be serving 'cause you're so deserving. Hey, you're so deserving. You're so deserving. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, love, love, love,
It gives me the greatest honour to introduce to you Rabble, the latest edition. I give you Mr. and Mrs. Ludlam! I'm going to introduce you to a young man I have known since birth. I wasn't there to cut the cord, but if invited, I would have. This is his maiden public speaking engagement, so get your rolls at the ready, throw when you're ready, make the journey hard. I give you the one, the only, Christopher!
Well, first I'd like to thank all of you for coming today to celebrate Mum and Matt getting married. Normally there's a nod for people that have come far, but as everyone's had to cross the most expensive channel crossing in the world, thank you all for coming, you've all made a big effort.
Yes.
It's a real honour for me to be giving this speech. As Simon said, I'll be stepping in for my grandpa Gordon, but I know today he'd be incredibly proud. Proud of Mum, proud of Matt, proud of the wedding, and most of all, proud of how much you've been smiling. I can imagine him with a bottle of bells, sitting there with his whiskey, smiling for you. anyone that knows Mum knows she has very strong opinions.
No.
I'm happy to say I've had some very questionable advice throughout me and Mary's life. but I'd like to say that there we go, back to the speech. All of the advice Mum has given me has always had a sense of fun, and I do think that is exactly what defines her. Mum's always the first one to say yes to a party, yes to anything, skiing with all of us, and being absolutely mad, buying boats, taking us on holidays. So I'd like to say that is exactly what defines my mother, and it's exactly what I want to do with my kids. For every moment you've done with all of us, I can tell you've genuinely wanted to be with us. So thank you, Mum, for the life I've had. A big thank you. Now for Matt, I can't forget about you, even if I wanted to.
That's the next speech after mine.
After calling you the man that lives at the house, I'm delighted to finally call you my stepdad. It's a lot more formal than Mum's friend from Hemel. It's much easier to explain at parties. They say first impressions mean a lot, and wow, did you drop the ball on that one. The first time I met him was in a harvester, being introduced as Mum's friend. Very bold and very transparent, even to a 10-year-old. But I'm happy to say since then, he has made a big impact on our life and the Wi-Fi speed. So thank you. Matt, thank you also for the happiness you have brought Mum, whether it's boat trips, holidays, or a glass of wine. I'm happy to say I've never seen her look so happy, and either of you so orange.
Fully paid for tan.
But when I think about relationships, and it's a drunk conversation I have a lot, I always go, there are two types of relationships. There's the normal, compatible one where everything fits perfectly and it's all normal. And I think there's a burning passion type of relationship, and it's definitely what they have, where you have a passion which brings you together, and that's boats. And I think that's, and I know when I'm looking for a girlfriend or a wife, that's what I want. I've seen it all ways. Most of them, they found in each other. But as personalities go as well, they couldn't be more opposite. The phrase opposite attracts really does work with those two. You've got Matt's economic spreadsheet brain and Mum reading the Daily Mail. It really couldn't be more. But you two make it work, so well done. And then I also want to mention two other people that have come to my life, and I'm happy to say for both of you, now you have come in, you are no longer, you aren't step siblings as of today. You really are family. So thank you for being here. And then I want to say a special thank you to Henry in particular. I know his just absolute tomfoolery, him being stupid and dangerous, has really made an impact on my life. Has made me a lot more outgoing. So I want to say thank you, Henry in particular. Now, normally this is a part of the speech where the father of the bride gives a little bit of advice. As someone who's very much single and unqualified, I look to my dad for help. And I got fuck all from it. So instead, I'll just say what you found each other is very rare. I wish you best of luck in the future, and I really hope it's no more kids.
As is customary in the newer age of weddings, the bride and groom get an opportunity to address you all. Now, this can work, and it cannot. It can show some cracks in the relationship that weren't there, or provide confirmation the solid foundations are there for the relationship to grow. I will let you decide. Warmest welcome to the latest member of the Ludlam dynasty, Mr. and Mrs. Ludlam.
Right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Right, boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and anybody else.
Lords and ladies.
Right, lords and ladies. We have so. So like any speech.
No ladies here.
First of all, I would like to thank ChatGPT for the help it's given me with what you're about to receive. So there we go. So first of all, as Chris said, I would like to thank you all for coming. And much as Chris thought it was a short distance, to be honest, it's quite a long way. You've got to get ferries, you've got to get boats. It's not easy, you've got to get taxis. So thank you everyone for coming. And for those who were on the boat last night, who saw the Britain's Got Talent winner, Derek Sanders, I would like to say thank you and welcome to the Isle of Wight. Now, I would also like to thank the weather. And even if the sun hadn't come out, it was still a great day. And it would have been a great day because Maria and I are sailors. Right? And a 30-knot wind, other people going, oh, that became sold. That's excitement. It's interest. It's what on earth's going to happen next? Will we live? Will we die? Alright, these are the things that we like. So we love the wind. So the weather has been fantastic. Even the sun came out just at the right moment for signing of the documents. So that's great. However, I next need to thank Marion. I would normally thank Marion and Gordon, but and Gordon in his absence. So, thank you very much for your amazing daughter. To bring her up.
Thank you, Grandma.
And as Chris, who we obviously talk about speeches because we've got the same stuff in them, but moving on, should have gone first. People have noticed we're a little bit different. Okay? And when people go, we're going out, they go, oh, really? Sometimes, because it's a little bit, we're a little bit different. However, we're one of those couples that works, and we work because we're different. And there's a lot of things that are different about us. However, there's a good degree of the same. Alright, we have shared That's one of the areas where it gets a little bit complicated, right? But we love the same things, we overlap in the same ways, as Chris says, we love the same pastimes. And in my experience, the couples that work are the ones that have that, yes, we have our own place, I play squash, Priory goes and does things that ladies on Tuesday.
Shout out for the cat.
And it's alright, I wasn't talking or anything, it's fine. That's right.
Where is he getting from?
That's right, that's fine, you're so. Anyway, so we're different, but we are the same, and that's what makes us work. The couples that work are the same and they're different, and it's those overlaps that make it all work. So, thank you very much. But more importantly, the reason it works is because you're my best friend. Right? You're also my helms lady, or helms man, but you're my soulmate. You're the reason I get up in the morning. You're the person that makes me smile. You're the person that makes me happy. And you've done nothing that makes me more happy than saying, "Oh, I do earlier today." And for that, I thank you very much. So Maria, who didn't use ChatGPT, as I noticed in a moment, wants to say a few words. It's your turn. I gave you some glasses.
Oh, yes.
You need that hand as well. Have a seat.
All I'm doing today is thanking people who really thank me. But I've got a long list, I'm afraid. First of all, I'd like to thank my lovely cousin Susie.
The whole car is coming all the way here, doing this, and going all the way back again in one day, bringing the dog and other people as well. So Susie, that's amazing. Thank you.
My lovely godson and second cousin, who did a beautiful reading today for us. It was excellent. But this is his first ever wedding he's ever been to. So hopefully we set the bar somewhere.
12 funerals, 1 wedding. This is good, yeah.
My next thank you is to my gorgeous friend here, Helen. Thank you so much. She's always been my rock as well, haven't you, darling? And thank you so much. The umbrellas this morning, I can't tell you. Did they come into their own? I used that umbrella, they certainly did. Best branded merchandise in the country. Later. So thank you. That was a lovely present from you. I'd like to thank him over there, Simon. He's been whatever in my life since I was 18. I met Fran first. We went to school together. Then I met Simon in his house, and then they met each other. So I'm not quite the glue, but I'm there at the beginning.
What a mistake they're making.
Right, Simon, thank you so much. You've been fantastic. You know why. Thank you. You know. Next one is my son Christopher. And I say, even though he's only 5'4", he has big shoes.
Only 5'7".
That's fine, but I really appreciate it. I felt that my dad turned up last night as well, to be fair. Which brings me on to another thank you to my 2 brothers. Oh my gosh! That last night was incredible. To see, as soon as I saw that silver angel, she's called coming around, I just knew who she was. The effort you put into getting her and bringing her down to the Isle. You know why? She's the dress expert. Thank you so much. Okay, so just my posse of girls that I have around me. Lauren, Savannah, Tiggy, all of you girls, you just bring me up. You do. The energy you give, and I thank you so much. You love me. She's been mentioned before, but the enigma that is my mother. She's the matriarch now of the Scott family. I'd like to pay a special tribute for her making me the person I am today. It's only in hindsight that I've realised just how similar we are.
Never noticed.
So when Dad asked you for your hand in marriage all those years ago, you were caught off guard and you went, "Oh, I'm going to buy a boat." And he went, "Oh, all right, well we can get a boat." And she went, "Oh, all right then, yeah, I'll marry you." And as far as I'm concerned, I'm at a class act. And if I'm anything like you, I will be very proud of myself.
Right, so I have a few more I need to quickly run through to my advice to Chris earlier. No one complains about speeches too short, so we're in the home straight now, right? So, a few shout outs. Simon, the gentleman to my left just here, is my oldest friend that's in the room. I've known him for a long time. He was also best man of the Simon has been best man 3 times.
Good luck, John, then.
And he has a 100% failure rate. I would say, Simon, thank you for not being my best man. And then to my mum and to my dad, I'd like to say thank you as well. Alright?
It's alright.
Thank you for not putting as well. Absolutely rude. Fantastic. Thank you for your help and support over the years. Having had children now, I know how hard bringing children up. How hard it is to bring up children. I know I might have been not necessarily the easiest of children, but thank you for bringing me up and making me the person I am today, because without you two, I wouldn't be me. Right. So, thank you very much. And then we move on to the penultimate item, which is Henry and Tilly, or Tilly and Henry. So, as everyone knows, these are my children, right? And I'm immensely proud of my 2 children. They make me proud, and make me happy every time I see them. They're just absolutely fantastic. They're a bit prone to lying when it comes to speeches. That's what they are. But I love my children. And again, I wouldn't be who I am without my children. So, Tilly and Henry, thank you very much. Toast. Alright, so grab your glasses, ladies and gentlemen. To career, to love, and to happiness.
So, Dad asked us to be his best men. And that obviously involved a speech, which I thought was a bit of a rogue move from him, considering you have spent most of my life teaching me not to talk back. So, anyway, we'll see how this goes.
Anyways, from the moment I was born, I knew Daniel was going to be a legend, because he didn't speak for 2 whole weeks, which makes a bit of sense, because he does the same with Tilly, when she's nagging in his ear about something that requires money.
Now, for those of you who have had the pleasure of mine and Henry's company over the years, you will know that raising us was not an easy feat.
No, not easy.
So, as a result, strict rules were necessary to keep us in line. The most disappointing of them all was a strict no sugar policy.
Anyways, one day, this applied in the form of chocolates from Dad's new mysterious lady friend. Anyways, unbeknownst to us, this was the first of many rules to be abandoned, and so began Dad's transformation from strict dad into party dad. One new wish or bid wouldn't have been able to be possible for this new lady friend.
Now, in my opinion, this transition reached its peak on our first family holiday, when Dad introduced what I like to call Matt's doctrine of don't ask, just do it. Which is something that I'm sure he's probably regretted introducing to me.
Every single day.
But when has a Ludlam ever played by any rules other than their own?
Peter?
Anyways, we've all had
Of course, there have been a couple of occasions where party dad may have got a bit ahead of himself. Take example when he served Jaeger bombs to a group of 14 and 15-year-olds, which were later that night were found thrown up in the toilets if they made that.
Jaeger bombs tonight.
Now, then there was our family trip to Ibiza. Now, Dad dedicated this entire week to getting the family as drunk as possible at any occasion possible. I'm talking like breakfast, lunch, like it was. We were all
done,
right? So before we boarded the plane, I turned to Dad and I asked him, "Why Ibiza?" Now, you said, and I quote, "I wasn't cool enough to be invited to raves when I was your age." I missed out. I wanted to make sure that you guys don't. Now, despite his matching attire with Dora the Explorer, his questionable dance moves, his Indian's rendition of Oasis is wonderful actually, and I apologise to anyone who has heard that, maybe we'll put it out later on tonight. But to be honest, the worst part of it is your skin-tight studded jeans, which have Maria questioning your sexuality.
And us.
Before your first date even started.
I was like, you missed the part. I just looked and I went, you can't, it's the wrong website.
Despite all of this, Dad, I have to admit, we do think you're pretty cool.
By this point, we've realised that most parents live vicariously through their children. Not ours though. We would go to Christmas Eve to the pub, and Dad and Maria would be there too, with us. And they would dedicate their whole time sitting with us, and Dad would be there, trapping one of our friends in one of his monologues, what we used to do. But it's alright, because as long as people there were buying drinks, we would all be happy. And they're always welcome. They're always welcome to be there.
Now, speaking of Matt monologues, as much as we tease them for them, they do unfortunately have their uses.
Despite the tragic pub quiz record, Dad's annoyingly extensive general knowledge and intellect that somehow applies itself every possible scenario.
Such as when you're stuck in an airport in Thailand, refuse check-in for your flight, with no visa for Australia, and the flight leaves in half an hour, and the time is 2 AM at home. Yeah, Dad's making sure you're on that plane.
Or if you need dazzle and distress costume for school, he'll paint and build you an entire castle, and he'll have a pair of metre-long plats. And they'll be hanging to my head. He'll make that.
I wish we had a
Where's Dan's in distress?
Pictures
Of that whole castle.
He was walking around school with his face stuck into a castle, flat dangling down, walking around school.
Went the extra mile.
Need help with your debating competition? True, he sent me texts at 3 AM in the morning when he woke up in the middle of his sleep. He just had to write it down and send it over to me. Wait, you just to come up with. You're the only reason why I won those competitions. I can't lie.
Don't understand long division. He'll spend 2 hours teaching you. You will cry.
Yeah, can't be bothered to pedal your bike up the hill. He'll push you the whole way whilst he's running, but you will be silently praying the entire time that he's not noticed you stop pedaling.
Having session with quad biking, he'll hire a digger and build you jumps in the back garden.
Have a drama performance at school and the traffic means he won't make it on time, he'll get on his bike.
My point is, there's nothing that our dad doesn't give us his all in. Even if it's things he's not very good at.
Like singing.
Like squash, GCSE English, or playing catch with me. He'll break 2 bones in the process just to prove his dedication.
We're nearly there.
Nearly there, guys.
Just a couple minutes.
Hold on.
No, always say about Dad is that no matter the circumstances, he never fails to deliver. And he does so expecting nothing in return. He is as understanding as a Ludlam male can be. If he doesn't understand, he'll try his best to learn how. The life he and Maria have built for themselves and the 4 of us kids has created a family which has grown so far beyond the 6 of us, even if some of them are having to sit on hay bales in the tent outside.
If there's one thing you can trust about these two, it's the chance that they're going to make a good time. And make sure the masses are having a good time as well. They have created so much joy and something I consider me and Tilly to be very special to be a part of. Anyway.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite you all to raise your glasses to Mary.
For making the boldest, smartest decision in all of our lives.
Swiping right on our dad.
We are so different. I love you dearly, and I love your quirkiness, your weirdness, in the same way that you love mine. Love you, baby girl. Congratulations.
I just want to say, Maria, you look absolutely stunning. It literally brought tears to my eye, you walking down the aisle, and I wish you and Matt all the happiness. My favourite thing about Matt and Maria is their sense of adventure. Yeah. Since we were kids, Maria has always been the one to be like, let's go skiing, let's go rock climbing, let's go swimming. Every weekend. Every weekend was an activity, and now I feel like Matt and her are the dream team for living life to the fullest. Love it.
I love Maria because she's the only one that didn't make fun of me for wearing the same clothes in Dubai. I love Matt because he did Jaeger bombs with me when I was 14.
I love Matt and Maria because they've just been
so welcoming and lovely to me.
I love Dad and Maria because they have given me this huge family full of people, and every day is a good day with them, and we always have a great time.
Congratulations to you both, Matthew and Maria. It's taken all this time to get there, and we wish you all the best.
I love Matt and Maria because they're pretty much my second family, and all of my drunkest nights have pretty much been at their house.
Auntie Maria and Uncle Matt. Now, Auntie Maria, you are the most fun, electric woman and beautiful auntie I could ask for. Love you very much. Matt, you are like a human encyclopedia, and I love your organisation skills, and you're a lovely guy.
Auntie Maria and Matt, first of all, massive congratulations. Stunning wedding. I love your taste, that's one thing. I love celebrating you guys on the beach. I love the fact that you guys are so similar and you do share so many interests, because it's phenomenal that we got to spend the afternoon on your boat yesterday. So anyway, cheers to you, both super charismatic, amazing, phenomenal people. And yeah, here's to you guys.
I think what's beautiful about the whole thing is you're so well suited. You have got very similar
You do the Trump hands,
options. Start it again.
Matt, Maria, we need to celebrate this fantastic marriage. We need to get China to agree to my tariff, and then we can really continue to celebrate this marriage.
How proud I am to know you both, and how obvious your love, adoration and suitability is. From the bottom of my heart, I wish you the best, happiest and most fulfilling life. Love you lots.
The thing I really love about Matt and Maria is Honeybee!
Hi Maria and Matt. So Maria, firstly, we go so many years back from the Drake's Close days. I love you to bits. I've never ever seen you happier. So thank you, Matt, and I'm wishing you both absolute lifelong happiness forever. Love you guys.
I love Matt and Maria. They pay for all of our dinners when we go out. I love Matt and Maria for so many reasons. I can't even begin to describe how much you lot mean to me. Matt, your stories, Maria may think they're long-winded. I think they're brilliant. I love all your talk about your little gadgets. I learn something new every day. Maria, you know I love you. Our little shopping trips together, our little bargain sales together, our little wine nights together. I honestly love you to pieces. I love you both to pieces. And I'm so happy you finally got married. Mwah.
So much. They are the best thing that's ever happened to me. They're so welcoming and friendly, and they do so much for me and my friends.
Kill me.
Hi Matt and Maria, thank you for having me as a bridesmaid at your lovely wedding, and I love you so much. Bye.
What we love about Matt and Maria, Maria's spontaneity, her lust for life, her zest for life. All she wants to do, she's gung-ho and just goes out and does exactly what she wants and has a ball. Matt has just been her absolute rock and is a fantastic addition to Maria's life.
And Maria's been my best mate since I was 11 years of age, and I have just admired everything that she's done in life and love her dearly. And Matt, love him dearly too.
Now I told you, Matt, earlier and how important it was the marriage to Maria, and seeing you both come together today, you can see she had it right, the both of you. It's the best thing for both of you, and you look so happy, and I see a total future for you, and this unison is absolutely brilliant. Well done for both of you.
Matt and Maria have hands down the biggest hearts. They will do anything for anyone, and they are definitely the most lovely, most generous, giving people I have ever met in my life. I couldn't be proud of them. They're brilliant.
We say thank you very much for Auntie Maria and Uncle Matt for including us in your wonderful wedding. You guys are so energetic and lovely and generous, and we're just delighted that you're part of our family and that you've got your whole lives together. Evelyn, look! Waiting, darling! Waiting! And just thank you so much for having us. We wish you a lifetime of happiness. Acha! Acha! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Hello, Matthew and Maria. Dad here. Been asked to say a few things about you, and I can only think of nice things, and so that's all I'll say. Have a nice wedding and a really happy marriage. Cheerio!
I love Matt and Maria because she feeds me every day. They give me lots of water, lots of cuddles, and lots of walks. I can go for food. Maria does it more than that though.